What's up everyone, and welcome back to Snorlax N Chill. My name is Chi, and today's video is going to be way different from what we normally do. I was going to open up a Shining Fates Elite Trainer box today, but instead I think I am going to end up just doing a giveaway, and I'll let you know later on in the video how you could win it. There's this really big issue going on right now with Pokemon, and it's actually pretty heartbreaking, and I can't really remain silent about the subject anymore. The current hype with Pokemon is overwhelming, and it's awesome that there's so many new people that are becoming fans and they're discovering Pokemon for their first time ever. However, it is also attracting a lot of other people that have bad intentions. The scalpers. Scalpers have been using bots to buy out products online, or they've been going in person to follow around distributors that stock the shelves at your local stores like Walmart or Target or whatever, and they will immediately buy everything out the moment that they are stocked on the shelf. It's making it like virtually impossible for anyone to just go to the store and want to pick up something that they've been wanting to get for some time. There were also pre-orders that were completely sold out weeks before the Shining Fates release, and these people didn't even have the product in hand, and they were already charging double, almost triple the amount of what the MSRP is for this product. I was one of those people that could not find Shining Fates anywhere. The only place I could find it was online, and I had FOMO, fear of missing out. Either I suck it up and pay this amount of money, or I try to wait to see it come in stores for the actual $50 or MSRP. Well, I honestly, I gave into it. I found it for $120 for one box, $120 a pop, and I regret purchasing it because it's not worth it. It kind of leaves that sour feeling like, man, I had to pay this amount of money for something that I know is only this amount. It's almost over double the amount of what I've paid for. $120. These people are profiting $70 off of a $50 box. It's sad because Pokemon is now being looked at and turned into like some type of quick get money scheme, like it's some type of hustle, like it's something cool to do, and it's just fueled by people that are filled with greed. And it's heartbreaking when you see a parent or with their kids or kids inside of a store waiting to get some cards, and these scalpers completely take every single thing, leave nothing behind, and these kids are sitting there watching it, waiting to get something, excited about it, and then they're heartbroken, going home in tears when they bought everything out. It's not right. It's not right. It's heartbreaking to see a kid be sad about that. And you know, people that play the Pokemon TCG, they are literally like real life Pokemon trainers. The people that collect Pokemon cards are literally like Pokemon researchers. And scalpers are literally Team Rocket. They're robbing Pokemon from everybody. There's this recent tweet that I came across where this guy has like 750 Shining Fates ETBs, and he's bragging about how much money that he's making by flipping it. And there's all these people on there commenting on it, and he's just being a jerk about it. He doesn't care, no empathy, nothing. If you guys see this guy online or whatever, do not buy anything from him. I hope no one buys anything from him, so he's stuck with his product and he loses out on his money. Enoch has actually had an encounter with Team Rocket, or these scalpers, when he was out with his girlfriend looking for cards just a while ago. Let's hear from him about his experience and how that made him feel.
So me and Colleen have been collecting Pokemon cards for a really long time now, and we always go to Walmart and Target to get our cards. It's where we've been going from the start. This particular Friday at the Walmart, we were just there shopping. We weren't there looking for cards or anything particular. We're just doing some browsing, and we go past the card section and we see a lady stocking cards. So I walk over and I notice there's around 5 guys just huddled around her like a bunch of hungry vultures, trying to take peeks and see what she has. I immediately knew she was stocking Pokemon cards because the hype is so crazy. So I decided to stop, about an aisle away and just watch. As I was standing there just watching, one of the guys who was watching her came over to me and started asking me questions. And he asked me what I was there for. So I told him that I wanted to get some Pokemon cards and I was hoping she was stocking some. He then proceeded to tell me that him and his buddies were here first and that they had first dibs on whatever she put on the shelves. I didn't want to get mad. I didn't want to get upset. I started thinking about it logically, and in my head I thought that, okay, these guys were here first. They've been waiting a while. It's only right for them to, get first dibs on whatever she puts on the shelves. So I walked over to the guy and I told him, hey, it's cool if you guys get first dibs. I just want to get some Pokemon cards. I just want a couple cards so I can go home and open them. The guy, he just nodded his head and kept looking ahead. So, I was like, all right, cool. He's gonna let me get a couple cards. So I started noticing she's putting up products on the shelves. I'm, keeping my eye out, trying to look to see what she's putting on the shelves, to see if there's anything that catches my eye. Immediately I saw the Unified Minds boxes and Unified Mind blister packs, and I was like, oh man, they're reprinting Unified Minds. That's awesome. I wanted to get my hands on those. But then I saw her pull out a Kanto Power Box, a lot of them. She started pulling them out of the boxes and putting them on the shelves. And I was just like, wow, I didn't even know they made those anymore. Like, I really want to, get my hands on one. That would be epic. When she put the Kanto Power Boxes, they all looked down on their phones and started looking up what that box was on eBay or whatever to see what it was worth. As soon as she got done stocking, they immediately rushed over there, grabbed all the Kanto Power Boxes, grabbed a bunch of Pokemon cards, Unified Mind boxes, pretty much cleaned the whole sports aisle out, but got every single sports card that she just put out there. They picked it up. I was completely shocked, but I was able to get a couple Unified Minds boxes, like 3, and I got a couple blister packs, I think like 4 blister packs. So in my head, I was like, all right, I still won. I still got some Unified Minds, not too shabby. But the moral of the story, I guess, is that these guys just completely overtook the spot. They were definitely not collectors. They were just there to flip cards. I know they were. I 100% know they were. I could tell by their demeanor, the way they were acting. I've seen people like that before. They were just there to make a quick buck. And it sucks for us collectors because it completely ruins collecting for us. It makes it incredibly impossible to find products for an affordable price on shelves, and then online stores want to give in to these scalpers' crazy market values and try to match them. It's ridiculous. So it's completely killing us, and it just sucks. It really sucks to be a Pokemon collector right now. So while I was checking out at the checkout aisle, one of the guys who had a bunch of boxes, he had like 3 Kanto Power boxes and a bunch of other sports cards and stuff. He was in line in front of me, and I started making small talk with him. And I asked him, eventually led to me asking him where he was from, and he told me that him and all his friends that were there were from Fairfax, which is a good 45 minutes away from where I live. That means that these guys drove 45 minutes out of their way to wait at the trading card section to wait for this lady to stock the shelf. To me, that makes me think that they already knew she was gonna stock. They might have paid her some money and she texted them before she got there, or maybe they know her route, or maybe they followed her. All I know is that these guys were not locals. They drove almost an hour out of their way to come to, my local Walmart and to take all of the Pokemon stock that was put on shelves. They took all of it. They took all of it, and all the baseball cards, all the basketball cards. They even took all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They took everything. Later, when I got home that night, I tried looking up that Kanto Power Box so I could just buy it, because I was like, man, sucks I couldn't get it. Let me just get it online. So I looked it up when I got home, and sure enough, it's like selling for double or triple on eBay. And that's exactly what these scalpers saw at the store. And it's what drove them to take those boxes because they weren't real Pokemon collectors. I knew they weren't. They were just there to flip cards. This is a serious problem, and it's killing us, the collectors. Anyway, I just wanted to share my story. Back to Chi.
One of the other things is influence. When me and Enoch decided to start Snorlax N Chill, we really just wanted to share our experience. We weren't really looking into getting, monetary gain. Like, yeah, sure, we would love for our channel to become successful, and if we get monetized that way, then that's great. We're just going to reinvest it right back into the channel, and hopefully we could actually do more giveaways in the future and help people out that can't get any products. Now, I'm not exactly sure if our channel is a contributing factor to the problem or not. We are still extremely small, and like I said, when we first started about 4 months ago, we wanted to make a channel where, like a go-to Pokemon channel where people can go look for any type of news, any kind of updates. They can see what possible cards they can get in tins or in boxes or packs or whatever. We're trying to be different from other PokeTubers, but it's a little difficult because we have been influenced off of some of them. And, well, at least I have. And I honestly feel a little responsible for some of the videos I've put out. I've made a few videos where I'm checking the current value of a particular card, which I'm like beginning to regret. I've watched videos where PokeTubers have listed the prices down below once they pull the card, and my intentions were not to make it seem like Pokemon cards is something that you could just profit off of. I merely just wanted to show you what it was valued at currently and what it could possibly be in the future. And I have mentioned in those price check videos that I am not sure if I could actually sell any of my cards, because all of these cards, they have like sentimental value behind them. If I had a duplicate of some card and if I knew that there's someone out there that was trying to collect it and just didn't have any luck yet, then I would consider trading or selling it then. But that's different from just buying stuff and then trying to flip it. But I just hope that the people that have watched our videos, we just hope that we are not sending them the wrong message. And we are trying to be a lot more conscious about the content that we're putting out there. Because we do feel like we have a responsibility if we have a channel, we have a platform, we have people that watch us for the type of information that we're putting into your heads. We just don't want to be a part of the problem. I watched a certain YouTuber or a PokeTuber by the name of Frosty Caribou. She recently made a video that goes way deeper into the subject and explains it a whole lot better than I can. And I'm really happy that she made this video because it tells me I'm not the only one that's feeling this way, and she nailed it on how I've been thinking and feeling for the past few months. She's really knowledgeable, she knows her stuff, and I highly recommend that you guys go watch this video so you can educate yourselves a little bit more about what's going on with the Pokemon TCG. I'll put a link in the description down below for her video. I highly recommend that you guys check it out because with the current state of Pokemon, it is the most important video that you could watch today. Now, I came up with an idea that Enoch has talked to me about, and I read this article online about how the UK is attempting to pass a law that prohibits the sale of merchandise for more than the MSRP 2 years after its release. After 2 years, it would then be considered a collectible, and then it could be sold for more than the retail price. I have started that petition myself here in the United States. It's an online petition that needs your signature so it can be evaluated and hopefully made into a law. If this happens, then scalpers using bots will then be held accountable, and hopefully this will completely discourage them from ever trying it again. If everyone then could then purchase their items from legitimate online retailers, then the scalpers that are physically going out and buying everything out of these stores will eventually have no one left to sell to. They will be stuck with a ton of product, and they will most likely eventually panic when they realize they can't sell their stuff anymore. And I believe that once they realize they can't sell it to anybody, they will most likely drop the hiked up price that they were trying to flip it for back down to close of the retail price just to get their money back. Even if we have to be patient and wait out the storm for this petition to reach enough signatures and get passed into a law, then I think it is worth the wait. Do not buy from any of these scalpers from eBay. Do not encourage them to keep doing their dirty work. Just don't give in. If there are no products available and we miss out on a couple of cents, if we have to wait, a couple of months or a year, or to put it, longer than that, just to put an end to this, then I think that is worth the wait. I think that's worth the sacrifice. If we sacrifice now, we could win big later. If we don't do anything about this now, then we're not going to have anyone else to blame but ourselves. I know this is going to sound overly dramatic, but will we stand and watch and allow these people to destroy something so beautiful? Or will we stand up together as one and unite for a better cause and fight for something that we hold so dear and true and close to our hearts? I must remind you, there are more of us than there are them. We have been here since the beginning. We are still here now, and I refuse to stand by. I refuse to quit, and I refuse to allow this to happen to something that we all love. Pokemon right now needs its true fans more than ever. So I'm putting out the call to all Pokemon fans, everyone that's watching this video, even the PokeTubers, to stand up, because enough is enough. Pokemon has brought us so much joy all of these years, and we're having people steal it from us. This Team Rocket is stealing Pokemon from us. So just sign the petition and let's make this happen. The petition is linked in the description below. I'm going to select a random person that signed this petition for the winner of the Shining Fates ETB. It only takes a few seconds. And may this mark a monumental moment that Pokemon fans stood together and conquered over people that are fueled by greed. So if you're watching this video right now, ask yourselves, what would Ash do?